Take three. Hey, Lori Nielsen, how are you, sweetheart? I guess they're going to be honest tonight. They don't want people telling the truth out there. Quickly. Well, they're actually what they don't realize is they're helping the channel too, because it's now they'll people will watch the first part, they'll watch the second part, and then the third part will come up. They'll be watching all those parts. So that's pretty quickly how they've zapped us already twice. So I guess they don't like the truth. But all right. So again, if we have any interruptions, which we've already had two, so this is take three. Please be patient, and I will get right back on. Please make sure you join me back when that does happen. Unbelievable. Good times. So anyway, again, I will say this again. We are on one team. They are on another team. And when I say we, I mean anybody that's watching this channel, regardless of race, religion, color, any of that, okay? We are all on one team. Oh, silly Ed Media won't lie to us and stir the pot. Exactly. No, they would never do that. You got to remember, guys, there's certain I think it's 6 families that control all the media. So what are you going to be given? The information that they approve. That's what you're going to be given. You're going to be given the information that they approve. And that's what they want to give you. So they want you to control your thoughts, control your actions, control what you're doing. All we are doing with these actions of these protests and stuff like that, and don't get me wrong, I guarantee you there are outside agitators getting in there like Antifa and other lunatic organizations that are being shipped in to cause trouble, to cause chaos and stuff like that, because what will that usher in? It will usher in martial law and total and complete control. I don't know if you guys saw this. I just saw the video on another channel that I watch, and I can't. The guy's name is I'm going blank. Long ponytail, and he's got a beard, and I can't think of his name. But he just showed a video. People were on their porch, and this was in Minnesota. People were on their porch, and the police were coming down in total gear and stuff like that, and they told them, get in the house and shut your doors and lock your doors. Get in the house. And the people were sitting on the porch, and the one guy goes, light them up. And they were using paintballs, and they shot the paintballs at these people. And then, of course, they scrambled into the house, and the one lady was hit in the groin area. But everybody was okay. That is about total and complete control. That's what they want. They want to control every aspect of our lives. Regardless of what color we are the slaves. That's what we are. We are the worker bees that keep the machine rolling, and they want us just to be just smart enough to run the machines, but not smart enough to question what is going on and why. And because more and more people are waking up to the hypocrisy of what is going on, that's what they have an issue with. Why do you think they want to complete and total control? Take all the way the guns, control the people, dictate what happens, and that's what they want. And that's what they're getting. And we're feeding right into it. We are feeding right into it. All these protests that are turning violent, if you're doing a peaceful protest, knock yourself out. I have no issue with a peaceful protest, demanding change, demanding justice for whoever, okay? And the thing is, that police officer has been arrested. He will see his day in court, and he will go to prison. Okay, because I'll guarantee you he's going to go to prison, because guess why? If he doesn't, people will riot again. Prepper Chris 1, you think cops are mean? National Guard are coming. Yeah, right? And again, they're just, it's this whole thing is a situation that should never have happened. It should have never gotten to this point. Excessive force was used. All right. Unfortunately, as a result of that excessive force, this gentleman died. That's what should be focused on. What happened? Why did it happen? And what are the results? All right. What can we do to change that? This is not a race thing. The media has made it a race thing, and a lot of people are buying into that. This is tyranny against the average citizen. That's exactly what this is. And to call it anything else, you can call it whatever you want, but that's what I see. I see tyranny, and I see the average citizen being beaten down once again, and it continues to happen. East Tennessee preparedness, How long before martial law starts? Yeah, that is a good question. It depends on how bad things get. And let's remember this. In the midst of everything that is going on, we still have a virus out there. So you have thousands of people all out, all together, protesting, going crazy, acting like lunatics. And that hasn't gone away. That didn't stop magically because people are angry. Okay. Now you have all these people together. What do you think is going to happen? I don't care if they're wearing masks or not. And a lot of them are wearing masks that aren't doing squat to help protect you. Pamela X, they broke a horse's nose with a brick. Yeah, that's not good. And then there's been a lot of police injured. There have been, I think I just saw at least 4 people have been killed. And I'm going to tell you what, it's like, again, you go try to protest in the wrong neighborhood at the wrong house, there's going to be people who are going to get shot. And I think that's actually what happened in the one thing where protesters were coming, somebody defended themselves. I think that's exactly what happened. But they're not going to, because, again, it may not have fit the agenda of what they wanted. They're not going to report that. I saw a video today of a gentleman that they had burned down his store, burned his truck, and, and he was a black guy. And he goes, "Why are you doing this?" He goes, "I'm one of you. This doesn't make any sense." Craziness, guys, craziness. Mob mentality. Once the mob gets out there of people, and it don't matter what color the mob is, okay? That has nothing to do with anything. But when you have people get going and people get all hyped up and are in that moment, bad things happen. It happens all the time. It's unfortunate, okay? But none of this is helping. None of these things that are being done, all this burning. I mean, like I said, Rochester, I was told today that Monroe Avenue, which is an avenue, I actually lived on it one time, that ton of stores looted, burned, ridiculous. Prepper Chris 1, they're going to kill themselves with a virus. Well, that's a possibility. You don't know. I see we almost got 800 people in the chat, guys. If you have not shot a thumbs up yet, please do that to show support for the channel, and I appreciate if you would do that. Thank you ahead of time. Again, if you are not subscribed to the channel, please subscribe to the channel. Please make sure you hit that bell notification to get all notifications as well. And again, thank you ahead of time for that. Boston Bruins fan 6819. 2017 woman in Minneapolis calls 911 for help. Hold on a second. Black officer showed and shot her dead. No riots. Well, again, those type of situations that happen, and thank you for the donation, and thank you for sharing that story. What happens, unfortunately, is only things that are fit an agenda are sensationalized. Freedom is not free, 1776. The media all over the lockdowns telling us to stay at home. Now it's okay to go out and protest, and they say nothing. Media are hypocrites. You know what? You're 100% right. Again, it resolves nothing because the gentleman is still dead. Nothing is going to change that. Absolutely nothing is going to change that. It's nothing. Burning down cities, stealing stuff. There was video I saw from Rochester, and the woman was coming out of the shoe store with a big smile on her face with 3 things of shoes, and she goes over, and they got her right on camera, and she's laughing and smiling and throws the shoes in her car, gets in her car, and leaves. Who did that help? What different? And that's not about anger. That's about taking advantage of a situation. And unfortunately, you're going to get people of all colors that are going to take advantage of a situation. Bailwaggle, I hope I said that right. Locked and loaded in Buffalo. I'll defend my home to the death. They are into the suburbs now and have an 8 p.m. curfew. Suburb cops won't play games. Right, and you know what? And I would feel the same way. If I still lived in suburbia outside of Rochester, I would feel the exact same way. Let's see. Eric Johnson said, Ed, do you think this George Floyd situation is a false flag? I think, again, I believe it's being used. You never let a good crisis go unused. And I think that's what exactly is happening now. They're doing it to get people stirred up and angry so they can, like they're doing in several places, curfews, martial law type of situations. Don't panic. Multitude protest in Connecticut, major highways shut down. And I'm going to be on. Thank you very much, both you guys, also for that donation too. And I wanted to say something. I'm going to tell you what, and this is me. If I'm in my car and I'm the first car, and there's the protesters all blocking the road, I'm going to give them one warning. Get out of my way. And if they do not get out of my way, I'm going through, period. Because you're not going to come up to my car. You're not going to break my windows out of my car. You're not going to pull me out of my car and attack me. I will run you down. Okay? So that's just a warning. If you see my vehicle and you're in the road and you're a protester, be forewarned, because I will run you down, because I'm not playing games. These people that, you're talking about a 2,000-pound vehicle against some idiot standing in the road because they feel like they are whatever their agenda it may be. I'm going to tell you what, I'd be going. That's just me. I'd give them a warning, but I'd be going. Lori Austin, what age are the rioters? Well, unfortunately, a lot of them are young, and that's always going to be the case. I mean, you're not going to see, people